Happy October, everybody. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with yet another reading for you guys. So we are welcoming in a brand new month with lots of energies. I'm literally going to be tapping into every single one of these decks here, in addition to tarot, of course, which I don't have here. And I just really wanted to give you guys an overall picture as to what the next 4 weeks is going to be looking like for you. General advice as always, so please do take the parts of it that resonate for you. Don't try to make it fit. You know, what makes sense for you makes sense for you, and leave the rest behind. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it and see what it is that needs to come through for your zodiac sign. Capricorn, welcome, guys. All right, here we are, brand new month. So I'll be starting off with your love forecast to take a look at how the month is going to play out for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So what does this energy look like? We have observant, watching, contemplative, paying attention. So somebody's keeping tabs on you here. Maybe you know who this is, but that could go the other way as well. Maybe you're observing somebody that you're romantically interested in. This is the next card. We have special, different, stands out, favorite. So even though you've had other relationships, there is something very special about this connection that is coming through for you in this reading. And you know who this person is. They really do stand out more than anybody that you've ever connected with. This is the next card. We have desire, compatible, yin and yang, opposites attract. Some of you guys might have even said that to each other. It's like, who would have ever thought that the two of us would make sense? But you do. Opposites in so many ways, perhaps, but you guys make sense when you're together. And lastly, we have fulfillment, wishes coming, abundance, dreams. This can apply to more than just your love connections, your love interests. It's across the board for you, I feel, Capricorn. You can bring in that abundance in however way you need to. And, you know, we all have our own dreams. You have yours. So what is it? Is it to be with your person? If you're in separation, is it to find your ideal mate if you are single? You know, so focus on that. Put that energy out there this month and see how the vibes switch up for the better, right? So there's clearly somebody that is still thinking about you, because otherwise they would not be keeping tabs on you in any way, shape, or form. There's nothing to observe if they're no longer interested. So I feel this might be a past love that is still really kind of watching to see what's going on with your life. Could be on social media. All right, so let's clarify this with tarot and see what happens. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So ex-partners, lost love, past love, someone from your past still has an eye on you. But I'm also feeling, for those of you that might have broken things off with somebody and it didn't end well, or maybe they broke things off with you, but it just maybe created a tower moment, I'm kind of picking up here, guys, that what you're wishing for this time is to just be able to find a healthy relationship. A very different experience, you know, not somebody who's going to hurt you and treat you like crap, you know. Six of Pentacles, very nice. This is the next card. We've got the Ten of Cups, if I can speak today. I feel this is what it is that you're wishing for, to be able to have such a beautiful relationship. And it literally says on this card, love, marriage, family, happily ever after, dreams coming true. So it's really picking up off of this fulfillment card, you know, wishes coming true, dreams coming true. It's all represented by that card. And the Six of Pentacles, of course, is clarification that you're not on this journey by yourself, because this person, whoever it is you're thinking about, and focused on for this reading, remember, the yin to your yang, right? This person is the one you desire and they desire you. You guys get along well. You guys are on the same page. Could also be very romantic, or it could be your person really wanting to step it up in that area. Maybe they weren't very romantic, you know, but in order to really show you how much they love you and care for you, maybe they feel that they do need to step it up in that area. But I do feel that their intentions are good. And if you guys were having challenges before, they know what it is that they need to do to be able to be the right type of person for you. Somebody that you can depend on. A stable relationship. I've got so much to say that, you know, I'm just blocked up. All right, here we go. This is the next card. We do have the Ace of Swords. It is in the upright. Clarity. And sometimes, you know, when somebody's on the fence about what they want to do, especially in a love connection, it makes it really difficult, especially if they're confused or they don't know what they want. I feel this is somebody that now knows what they want, and they want you, and they want to be able to experience all of the amazing things that two people can bring and manifest. They don't want to miss out on anything. There could also be outside influences here that got in the way of the relationship, guys. It doesn't always have to be a third party, but it could even be friends or even family putting in their 2 cents. Like, oh, you could probably do better, or, oh, you know, we don't like him or her. But you have your own mind to make up. You've got your own free will. And at the end of the day, regardless of anyone that doesn't approve, it comes down to the two of you. So sometimes we got to cut out the noise, you know, cut out the negativity. The Chariot. For some of you guys, your person could be a Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart. Triumphant outcome, overcoming the challenges. So let me just address friends and family that don't agree with your decisions to be with a particular someone. I feel they will come around because they have to see with their own eyes that you're happy, that you're in a good place, you know? So the chatter will eventually dissipate. There is movement here. I'm also seeing, you know, in this particular card, it's winter time. So we're not there yet, but we will be eventually. So maybe latter half of this year is when this movement can happen for some of you guys. And there's the movement. I mean, I love it. The Wheel of Fortune. That wheel is turning in your favor, Capricorn. It doesn't always fall in your favor, but this time around it is. So take advantage of that energy. It is a turning point for you and this person. Finally, you get to win at love. You know what it's like to lose, I feel. It's time for you to win. All right, that looks great. Let me go ahead and grab some words for you, especially for those who are in separation. You know, maybe it'll give us an idea of who this person is that's watching from afar. Guys, oh my God, stop it. Look at this next card. I mean, come on. Stalking your social media? Really? Spirit knows what to bring forward, okay? So they've got tabs on you. They are watching. They are looking. Wow, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so they're apologizing. They know that they messed up. They know that they screwed things up here. They are remorseful. Maybe they're afraid to actually come forward and say that, like face to face, and apologize. Maybe they haven't built up the courage to do that yet. But they're coming through in this reading to let you know. All right, let's see what else. They really do see you as their person, guys, you know? And it goes back to this card, desire, compatible, yin and yang, opposites attract. However way you guys are able to match up to this card and the interpretation that's coming through here, they see you as the one they want. Out of all the people on this planet, you are the one that they want. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify things here with additional tarot cards. But wow, if you agree with what's coming through here, it looks pretty darn good that they do want to be a part of your life, that there are wishes and dreams that can manifest when it comes to your love connections. So, looks pretty good. This is clarification right here, guys, that they do think about you, the happy memories, the nostalgia of the past. Six of Cups. You and this person, you guys have history together, and not just during your relationship or during the time that you've known each other. I'm kind of picking up that some of you might have even connected in past lifetimes. And the very first time you guys laid eyes on each other in this lifetime, it almost didn't come in as a shock because you guys have known each other before, more than likely. Or it could have been a huge surprise because of the familiarity of it all. So Six of Cups can represent a reconciliation as well. Look at that. Teamwork. Yes, absolutely. That is needed. 100%. It's very difficult to be in a relationship doing everything for the two of you. You both have to put in the effort, right? I feel whatever happened in the past needs to be left in the past. Leave it exactly where it is. Move on. Close that chapter and open up a brand new door. It's time to move forward, right? If you've questioned your person's loyalty and commitment to you, I feel it's on point. This is what it is that they want to be able to offer to you. They know how special this relationship is. Excuse me. Six of Wands. It's like, yay, victory. We can do this. We can actually find our way back to each other and have a successful relationship. And once again, look at this. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands is bringing in such fresh energy for the two of you. It doesn't matter what the past represents as long as you guys are able to address it and heal from it and move on from it. Then you can concentrate on what the future can actually be like for the two of you. And it comes down to the both of you making the right choice for the relationship. I feel that's on its way. Possibly before the end of this year for some of you. Okay, so that looks good to me, guys. All right, so we're switching gears now. Let's go ahead and take a look at money and career this month. All right, are there any challenges? Are there any triumphs? Let's go ahead and see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, please bring it forward. What needs to come through this month of October? All right, so take this if it makes sense. It does say government assistance, EBT, government checks, welfare. You know, nothing to be embarrassed about that at all. You know, even people in my family have gone through that. You know, if you need it, it's there for you. Let's see what else. All right, this one says you're blocking your abundance by the way you're thinking. And sometimes, again, only if you relate to this, if you're coming from a place of lack, it's really difficult to look at life from a place of abundance. So it has to do with your mind frame, your mindset. You know, the law of attraction, you got to act as if you've already manifested it. Even though you're living paycheck to paycheck, or even though you're waiting for that government check to come in, it doesn't matter. Just act like you've already overcome it. Act like you're surrounded by abundance and prosperity, and that's what you will have the ability to attract your way. Let's grab one more here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Love it. There you go. Better days ahead, guys, when it comes to your finances. Because this is clearly indicating that some of you guys are going through some challenges, which is really difficult, you know. You just don't know where your next dollar is going to come from, or maybe you do. But that doesn't make it any easier, especially if you're having to depend on the government, if you're having to just really watch every penny that you are spending because it's so tight. So just know that abundance is on its way to you. You kind of have to help it along by the way you're thinking about it, right? It is on its way to you. So that's excellent. Let me go ahead and grab a couple cards from the Hustle deck. This one's by Fire Witch Tarot as well. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Some additional guidance here for Capricorn for this month. Look at that. Paying off financial karma. So once the money starts coming in, that gives you a chance to pay off your debts or to finally start saving money. You know, I love this part because for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a licensed financial professional here in California. And this is a part of what I do, is to be able to educate people, to be able to create, build investments, money, you know, and to be able to pay off debt. I love that. So let me go ahead and grab one more for you, Capricorn. Time to take things to the next level. It's time to level up. And I have a feeling it will. Okay, it could start this month for some of you, or you might be seeing signs or particular opportunities that are letting you know that there is hope for the future to be a lot brighter, a lot better when it comes to your finances and your career opportunities. All right, so I am liking the direction that this is going, even though things might be a bit of a struggle for some of you. All right, so that's what's coming through there. And now I wanted to take a look at my Harsh Truth Oracle deck here. So I created this deck focusing on truths that are really hard to hear. So sometimes it's difficult to face the truth of a situation. So this could be addressing particular issues that you're either dealing with or facing right now. So let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, so this was the first one that came forward. Choose someone who's got a well-endowed heart. In the end, it's the only body part that will matter. And we all know what that means, guys. You know, it's really easy to fall for somebody just based off of their looks. But can they actually bring substance to the relationship? Do they have a good heart? Are they a good person? Okay, so that's coming through for someone. Look at this, guys. Social media does not define your relationship. There's something about that social media reference that is coming through in this reading. You know, so this person who's stalking your pages, you know, on their social media page, if they've got one, maybe they're just putting their best foot forward, trying to make it seem like life is good, everything's great, but maybe it isn't so great. So that's coming through for some of you guys. All right, let's grab one more. It's perhaps what happens off of social media that really matters. All right, one more for Capricorn. Okay, look at that. Speak up. Absolutely. And all of these messages really can focus on other parts of your life, not just love. It's time to speak up because people ultimately can't read your mind. If you're really wanting something to happen or for somebody to know something, you need to actually tell them. All right, so that is what's coming through there, the harsh truth for October. And finally, let's go ahead and wrap things up with some messages from your angel guides here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, we've got Chantal. New romance is imminent. So for some of my singles, just know that sometime during the course of this month, you've got some surprises coming in here when it comes to your love life. So that's super exciting. Okay. And it says new romance is imminent either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. I love it because it covers all the bases, new love, as well as those of you who want to get back together, or you are together but going through challenges. There's the opportunity to rekindle the fire. The spark is still there. All right, let's see what else for Capricorn. All right, Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Isn't that interesting? Because of the observant card. So it can apply to this as well. Pay attention to the messages that perhaps this is wanting to convey to you. Whatever those ideas are, they could be life-changing. So, pursue them. All right, so let's grab one more to wrap things up here, Capricorn. And we have Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. I love that. I mean, obviously from the money and career portion of this reading, clearly seeing some of the challenges that some of you are facing, and just know that abundance and prosperity is on its way to you. All right, guys. So I'm truly hoping that October manifests that for you, or at least gives you the signs to let you know that it is close. Okay? So if you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box. I've used a ton of decks here today, so I'll link everything down below as well. Thanks so much, guys. Have a fantastic month, and I'll catch you guys in the next reading. Take care.